We might be in trouble.
It is going to use ground pound.
Oh dear.
Rocket, what's your avoidance again? I know it hits Mika and Thanatos. 11? Okay, it hits all of you then.
It hits everybody, great.
Does it hit the people? Does it hit me and Alistair in the next room over?
What was that, Rocket?
You gotta remember I have the thing that lets me fall without damage.
Can you speak up a bit or speak closer to your mic? You're coming through kind of far away and fuzzy.
I've got that thing that lets me fall without damage.
Fall. Right, yeah, but this isn't it making you fly or fall through the air. It's kicking the ground.
It's like a Pokemon using Earthquake.
Right.
And does it affect me and Alistair in the next room over?
I'll go ahead and say yes, but at half damage. So let's see here. So Mika's armor is 8, so 42 against her.
Jesus.
Fuck.
It's an arc and boss. This is a difficult fight.
Alright, Alistair, next round, you're healing.
I am.
Thanatos, your defense is 12, right? Your armor?
Yeah.
That's 38 damage to Thanatos.
Oh, shit.
I believe Rockets is also 12.
That did not sound or feel good.
We have Phoenix Downs, remember, every one of us has a Phoenix Down.
Lovely.
Let's see here. Well, if someone goes down, you better use it quick, because this guy only needs a standard action to kill someone if they're downed.
Standard action?
Yep.
Fucking hell.
I hate you.
It's in the rules. I didn't make this shit up. I'm already finagling the rules a little bit in your favor by making it so that normal bosses still need a slow action. But this guy's end boss class. He doesn't get that handicap.
I've been saving up my bloody
high
points for a reason.
Let's hear. Okay, and let's hear. Neothil, Alistair, your combined armor is your individual armor is 8, right? Both of you?
Yes. Hang on a second. Check. My main armor is 8. But I was got a shield.
Just your regular armor 8. So
4.
So let's see here. Then
we're gonna need some limit breaks here, people.
Yeah.
Let's hear. So Alistair and Neothil both take 21 damage. As the Goliath Walker comes to a stop, lifts up its leg and just crunches down on the ground with such impressive force that there is a shockwave that gets sent out, and it hits all of you, and it like stomps on the ground several times before it finally stops and glares up at all of you.
Before we do our next thing, Alistair, remind me, what does your limit break do?
It will boost us up by 1 point. So that's what I was going to ask. Could I do 2 things? Could I basically use my limit break and heal Mika?
I think you can only do 1.
You can only do 1.
Yeah, you can only do 1 standard action. Yeah,
alright,
Alistair's limit break, all of his allies within range will get increased damage and healing steps, relying on power by 1 step until the end of the in-game day. And additionally, everyone infected by the limit break gains +1 to their accuracy and avoidance until the end of Alistair's next turn.
Alright, Alistair, you use that. Mika, get out of that thing's immediate path and heal yourself. Use like a high potion, whatever you have that gives the most. Rocket and Thanatos, what do you want to do?
I want to toss Mika a high potion.
Okay.
Mika, what does Mika have currently before you do that?
In terms of items, she has 3 antidotes, 2 eye drops, a phoenix down, 2 X potions, an ether, and 3 potions.
Then she needs to use your potions.
She's going to chug one of her X potions.
Okay, then I don't toss her a potion.
That's it. X potions heal everything, right?
You're gonna need
75%.
Okay.
You have to heal yourself, though.
This music is very suitable, well chosen, Brian.
Yep, I'm playing it.
Damn it.
Indeed.
I remember this from 15. Yeah.
Here, what is 75% of 122? How do I figure that out?
Oh, for fuck's sake.
It's
Here.
highly unlikely, but I'm imagining like some music
let me
playing
get a
over the
calculator.
intercom, and it ends up being
It doesn't matter.
purple.
It doesn't matter. She's up to max.
To answer your question, it would have been 91.
All right. Okay, so
Rocket,
protect
Thanatos goes, what are you going to do?
So Mika ran back and chugged the next potion, so she's back up to max HP, and that's her turn.
Let's see, can we actually attack this thing?
Oh yeah, you can totally attack it, although it's
Oh, it's
worth
only
it.
going to have
Shield.
to.
Do we
has a-
need to weaken it before bomb shards will even work?
Only one way to find out.
I would,
you
before
can
you use
throw-
that bomb, I think we want to get his shield down for max damage.
Yeah,
Yeah,
same.
that would be a good idea.
So
Like,
anyone
use
with
that-
electric attack, vaporize that shield.
Will
Alright.
that work? You two, Rocket, you use maybe use a mundane attack. Thanatos, you use your electric attack. See if either one affects this bloody thing.
Alright.
Hang on,
so
activate the shield after
Alistair's got to do his limit break first.
Yeah, that has to do his limit break first, actually.
All right,
Okay.
all right,
did
I
that.
have okay,
Yeah,
Alistair,
great.
go ahead and subtract 3 destiny points if you're doing that.
already done that.
I forgot he hadn't used it yet. Because we talked
Well, I
about it.
did say I'd confirmed using it, but yeah.
Okay, well,
Now I only have 3 points left.
okay, give me just a second. I am trying to locate the stats for the bomb core.
I think the shield might compel the lightning, to be honest. There's a possibility. I mean, it literally activates.
So Alice's limit break for this first turn will give us +1 to our accuracy / avoidance. And what was the other thing again?
All of your damage steps that rely on power will get an increase.
Power.
Let's see. So Rocket, that is a 12 to hit.
Yeah.
That does hit.
Dex.
Go ahead and roll damage, and go ahead and increase your damage step by a step because Alistair's limit break went off after the ground shook you. Like,
Step by step. What do you mean?
increase the multiplier. If your normal damage is ×2, then in this case it'll be ×3.
Since it's going to be like that for the rest of this
it's
fight.
normally it's normally +14.
Right. And what is your power?
My power is 8.
Well, if your power is 8, then your melee weapon should be doing 16 damage, not 14.
So
And then-
16 plus what?
And
Times
and now
2.
it'll be 24 damage.
Yeah.
So it's 24 plus 2d6.
Minus this guy's armor in this case, because bosses get the benefit of that.
And you'll have that for the rest of this.
Yep. Any damage you do that relies on power will get an increased multiplier.
Doesn't that happen like the entire day now?
Yep. Get that for the whole day.
Cool.
Okay.
That's
33.
33 damage to this guy.
33. You're able to discern that this guy's armor is 7 from that. So that's 26
Okay.
damage he took. So, Rocket.
Yes?
You look up at this guy as he's lumbering towards you after stomping on the ground. Your eyes narrow, your blood boils with rage at this, and you charge forward, leap up, and put a hefty kick in the center of the armor. Your claw passes through the barrier and hits him in the center, and then you kick off and land back. You put a dent in the suit, but you didn't penetrate anything. You're able to deduce that the blue barrier does not do anything in regards to melee attacks.
But it will deflect magic attacks. most likely.
Probably, but it's worth a try.
Is it worth me using a lightning attack if the shield will probably just
I
block
mean, to
it?
be honest, your health took a nasty hit. You're gonna
So
need
it
to
affects
heal.
magic attacks, but not mundane. Is that the thing?
Okay.
I mean,
well,
it would make sense. The lightning attack did do a lot of damage to it, so it would have a defense mechanism to defend against it.
well, I'm going to just go ahead and chuck a high potion.
All right.
Alright, since it defends magic attacks, that means my dagger won't go through either.
No.
Well, it will
you-
because
no.
that's a melee
it
attack.
would.
It's just an elemental melee
it's
attack.
physical.
I was wondering if since it was enchanted, it would do anything. Alright, then my lightning's still on. Haha.
So, Thanatos, you
Okay.
chug a high potion, which is half HP.
Yep, that should be like.
Which feel free to
81.
spring in at any time,
You
Nee.
can also make a movement
Yes.
as well
So, yeah,
if you're doing that.
So you're back to max there, Thanatos.
I'm back to that. Yep.
Although, actually, that's a good point. If you get behind it, maybe...
I'm
might
also
take-
going. Or do I want to use a disabling shot since I haven't actually used it in this specific combat?
I would say a disabling shot would be nice. Lower his accuracy.
Or I'm looking at. But to do that, I would need to use my crossbow, not my dagger, so I won't get the extra, like doubling of damage.
I say dagger would do
Well,
more
lowering
damage,
his accuracy
but-
would be really cool.
Yeah, all right. I'll
Give
start
it
off with a
something
vital
vital.
shot to -2 its accuracy, and then I'll switch over to my dagger for this fight.
All right.
Yeah.
Roll it. Your accuracy.
Roll it. 2d6 plus 4. Oh no, it should be plus 5 to add 1 because his thing should be 14.
So it's 14.
Yep, that hits. Roll damage.
2d6
and subtract
plus-
7. You can just
Subtracts it.
for his armor. Yeah.
So yes, 26 will be 19. $28 plus his accuracy is now down. -2 the entire fight.
Alrighty. Alright, so you pop your head
My
out.
disabling got used up. I can't do it again.
You point out, you fire off the shot, it flies up and it hits something, like passes through some of the gears on the side of the chassis. You hear some sparks going off inside and the mech shudders, but it keeps coming regardless.
Alright, well, at least its accuracy is down now.
Has anyone else still got to act this round?
I think that's everybody who can do... Yeah, I think that's everybody.
Alright.
Yeah, that's his turn.
It's going to take a step forward. It's going to glare down at Rocket for having the sheer unmitigated gall to kick it.
Alright, -2 to his accuracy. Do not hit the bird.
Let's see here. Give me a second, I'm having to adjust some of his numbers here.
Instead of a crutch, he's got a crater.
Well then. Well, for one thing, this guy is going to shudder a bit, and gonna take another instant action, and the blue barrier around him shimmers and then turns red.
Why do I get this feeling that now it blocks melee attacks?
Because it probably does.
Has different effects. Which means magic attacks will work now. So it means basically this thing's gimmick is we're going to have to switch up our attacks every time it turns color.
Well, we assume that Mr. doesn't tell us anything here isn't going to tell us anything.
Well, it's going to have an effect. We just need to find out what effect it has. Like blue, like magic.
Where they did this.
Well, anyways,
Okay.
it is going to make a regular attack against Rocket.
Come on, Rocket. You can dodge it. Yes, you can.
Yep.
Alright,
My
so,
avoidance is 11.
You're welcome for that -2.
alright,
Thank
so,
you, Nee.
alright, so the walker lifts its leg up and brings it down on you in a stomp, and you quickly jump up off the top of it and land off to one side. So you're now standing in this doorway over here. I'm gonna shrink this token down just a little bit so that it fits better in the hallway. Alright.
Alright, which brings back to us. I'm glad I think that -2 was a good idea.
Get a distance and try to use lightning on it. See if it works.
Well, actually, let's test that theory.
Question real quick. Can everyone see that I just tinted it red?
Yes.
Yep.
Okay, good. I needed a visual indicator, so I remember to do that.
Rocket, you
Melee
get out
got through.
first. See if your melee gets through, because like before.
I don't know instant attack though.
Well, the thing is, if your melee can't get through, you won't be able to attack anyway. So at least
guess
this way,
that's my way.
you'll know one way or another.
I doubt it's gonna work with this red thing though.
I mean, that's why we're testing it. We don't know what it does.
Once we know what its different effects do, we can plan for every single one. We need to learn this boss's gimmicks and patterns. Video game logic.
They backfire horribly.
It's a shame, because I wanted you to really
Well,
jump on that.
a 9 doesn't hit anyway, so
Ah.
Its avoidance is that high?
its avoidance is 10.
Are you serious?
It's an end boss, man.
It's a giant mech.
Well,
did I
avoidance
tell you?
is like armor class in this case, so it's not necessarily that you don't hit, it's that you don't do any damage. So what happens, Rocket, is you turn around to face it, you lift up your claw, and you go in to kick it, you hit it in the side of the leg, and there's a... I'll grant you this, because I'm nice. The barrier flickers, and you just bounce off and go sliding back. And from that, I will let you deduce that when its barrier is red, it takes half damage from melee attacks.
Thank you, Mr.
Told ya.
McKee.
Magic time.
I
Okay.
feel like I just got given a gold star by my bloody reception teacher. Back when I was 4.
Games, people.
Now, quickly.
Okay.
Predators.
So we'll have to
Okay,
switch
magic.
between magic and melee attacks for when he
But I
changes.
would recommend maybe
Or
getting
just-
resistance or doing something.
Or just generally mundane attacks probably won't do anything, which means I probably won't be able to do shit unless a hole gets through, but I doubt it.
Well, I mean, when it changes its barrier back to blue, it'll be
Well,
half
melee
from
attack.
magic, and
Well,
then
think
you can
about
use
it.
your dagger.
Melee won't harm it.
It'll do half
What about
damage. Melee
range?
does half damage when its barrier
So
is
that
removed.
means range
So
should
just
be
completely
alright.
negate it.
Physical damage. So ranged would be counted in that, Alistair.
Yes.
The laundry again.
Okay, so,
Alright, so half damage.
So
Which
we're
means actually my dagger will just do normal damage.
Pretty
Which
much.
is normally double.
Pretty
So I'll
much.
still do the dagger.
so we just okay. So guys, here's the plan. When it's red, me and Mika will use magic on it, and then when it turns blue, Nee can use her lightning dagger, and then Rocket can kick it,
And you can also slice it with that big fucking sword of yours.
and so can Mika.
So, yes. So we just literally just switch when its shield changes color.
Precisely. And switch. And speaking of me, lightning attack.
Speaking of which, best to stay out of range, knee. Well, out of its sight.
Right. That
So that's
is
50
94 damage total.
Yep.
Right, so, Thanatos, you stagger back a bit from this thing's imposing presence and its most recent thing. You conjure up a bolt of lightning in your hand, you outstretch it, and you strike it in the side with the lightning bolt. It, there's some electrical sparks that dance along its body, and it shudders a bit, but it doesn't seem too perturbed at the moment. This is a tough
At the
thing.
moment.
Well, no shit.
Alright, I'm going to go in for my dagger, which will just be a normal attack in this case. Plus, and this one will be 22, won't it? Yes.
Well, I mean, don't you have to?
22.
You got to roll accuracy first,
Oh yeah. That is the thing I still have to do.
and that
Yep,
should be
That
plus.
just hits. Roll damage.
I mean, it's 10. We know that, so. 22. 30 damage. Exactly.
Yep, 30 damage, minus 7 for its armor, so 23.
No, what am I doing?
Let's see, so 23 times 2.
I mean, it
46.
won't. It
I mean, it
won't
doesn't-
double, will it?
Because
It's
the
melee
barrier
attack.
halves.
Oh, right. So yeah, just regular. Okay. So just
Yeah.
23. All right. So Neothil comes in at this thing, lifts up her dagger and reverse grip and like brings it down on one of its huge ass legs that's almost as big as she is. And you struggle for a second through the red barrier before you manage to plunge the dagger into the metal and then quickly yank back. The barrier's like repulsing you.
Mika,
There's
you
normal
need
damage. In a way, it's almost like it tried to
one
block.
consume it.
It tried to block me, but the enchantment kind of countered the counter, so I just got through and did normal dagger damage.
So Mika
Okay.
is going to expend her only ether to get back some MP.
Mm-hmm.
That is 25%, 1/4 of 68. That's 17 MP she has. And she's also going to shout out, I can use some ethers!
Got it.
I would say, Alistair, how many do you have?
Although I have to
Yeah.
cover knee, just in case it
And
turns
as long as you're
out.
within medium range, your cover will remain in effect.
Okay.
Yep.
So, Alistair, answer my question. How many ethers do you have?
Just checking that now. Give me a moment. Scroll down. Yeah, I'm good. I got 4, so I can give her 2.
All right, well, you gotta
Okay.
wait until you're close enough to do that for the time being. If you want to move to
I
try and
know.
get closer, you can do that.
Yeah, but not yet. I say when she really needs it.
She can.
She'd be fine for now.
Well, that's everyone.
Yep.
Back to the
Alright.
enemy. Well, actually, wait, hold on. I actually still need to actually have Mika do a thing. She has some MP now.
I mean,
Wasn't
she
our
used-
action though taking
But
the?
she used her action with
Ah,
the ether.
right. Yeah, okay. All right, so,
Hmm.
So, enemy turn.
right, yep. The Goliath is going to, its barrier is going to shift to blue again.
All right.
There you go.
Another time.
Let's see here. Then it's going to step back a bit. It's going to lock its legs in place. And the front of it is going to open up a little bit as if there's a mouth there. And you see that sort of,
It's a cannon.
that circle that's there? That starts pulsing and crackling and bursting with energy. It is initiating a slow action.
Someone limit
Stop
break.
It's a cannon.
It's a
Oh,
perfect time for a limit break from either Thanatos, Rocket, or Mika.
Can we wait for Lumina to come back?
Wait, she's gone?
She had to go do laundry again.
Actually, I've just forgotten to turn off the mute.
Okay, so you're here. All right.
Okay.
All right, so we need either...
I've been talking to you this whole time, but you haven't heard me because I've been on mute.
Sorry.
Oh.
That's okay.
Who's
got the strongest limit break to stop that slow action?
Oh, I know exactly who has the strongest limit break.
Go on.
You wanna?
Yeah.
You only get it once for this fight.
Anything that would basically stop it.
To be fair, Rocket, this is literally your time to shine.
Yep.
Fucking do it.
All right.
Do it,
so,
Rocket.
there's no destiny cost for this because this is a story-driven limit break.
All right.
All right. So, Lumina, I need you to make 3 consecutive attack rolls.
Okay, how do I calculate them?
Just roll your regular attacks. Just roll it 3 times, and I'll tell you how many times you hit.
So I don't need to roll accuracy.
No, your accuracy is what you're rolling.
You roll accuracy 3 times.
So I just roll my normal attack.
Yes.
For the time being.
Okay.
In a way, it makes sense because this is the bastard who ruined her life.
That's damage, not accuracy.
3 accuracy rolls.
Yeah.
So I need to roll. Oh, accuracy. Okay.
Hmm. 12 for one. That first one hits.
Can we count the first one? Just basically take away 12.
No, she's got to roll it 2 more times.
Ah.
That one doesn't.
Sure. I can't watch.
Last one.
Dice Maiden, fuck you.
See, told ya. Should have concluded that one, but oh well.
All right. Well, I mean, the way it's written with this, the way this attack works is it has a higher damage ceiling than our previous limit break, but also a lower damage floor because it has a chance of missing with some of its hits. But anyways, so then.
So only one of those probably hit.
Only one of them hit. But lucky for you, there's currently a buff in place from Alistair's limit break. So what's your your regular damage right now is 8 times 3 thanks to limit break, and then we increase.
So in extra times. Yep.
Yeah, this one is a 10.
So go ahead. So go ahead and roll 2d6 plus 56 damage.
Okay.
Ooh.
Do we have the hit on 10s, wasn't it?
Yeah, 10 is its avoidance.
Could have hit it 3 times, but yeah,
that's what? The bottom one hit?
66
damage.
All right, so Rocket. You see this Goliath starting to gather energy to unleash what you can only assume is a powerful beam on your friends down the corridor, and not eager to lose any more people you care about in this damned place, you quickly put yourself in front of them, and the rest of you watch as Rocket, with this piercing eagle-like shriek, fans out her wings, and her rocket boosters suddenly start blasting out flames in gratuitous amounts. And the way it forms and gathers along her wingtips and flares out to her sides looks almost like gigantic phoenix wings.
Oh.
And then, shrieking out in both anger and pain, because this hurts like a motherfucker, she flaps her wings forwards 3 times. And 3 consecutive waves of flames go flying forward, tunneling down the hallway, evaporating the blood, essentially, and burning and scorching the hallway. It washes over the mech, and you actually see like sparks flying and some of the metal like melting a little bit from the heat before Rocket is forced to stop and fold back her wings, smoke rising from her body and her breath coming in heaving gasps from the pain. But she's still standing, and she doesn't take any damage from that.
Cool.
That limit break was different.
That's quite different. That's badass.
Yeah?
Is that going to be a thing? Like, every one of our story arcs has a story-specific limit break?
Maybe.
Look forward to the rest!
It would have been so badass if all 3 of those attacks had actually hit.
Right? I was kind of hoping they would.
But more importantly, I assume that its slow action is no more.
It's super boosted up by my thing.
Unfortunately, being a large enemy, it is immune to knockbacks and interruptions.
So it's going to happen no matter what. In other words, it's going to shoot right down the corridor, so we're going to need to just move out the way.
So I hate you.
What did I do?
You gave us false hope that we could stop this.
I told you this thing was large.
Alright, so basically...
I gave you nothing. That hope was your own placebo.
Rocket, you used your limit break. You're in the corridor now, but you can still have your movement action. Get out. Thanatos, you get in the room with us. Mika, you get into the room door that's closest to you.
Which is this one.
Take
Get
cover!
out of its way. Brace yourselves!
Alright.
And then I'm going to... We can take some... I'm going to take just a bow shot at it, since I have to move in the corridor for that. So, I can do it from here.
Thanatos, yellow on impact.
I hit it.
Yep, that hits. Roll damage.
2d6 plus 26.
Dude, ether.
31.
I've got ethers.
Then consume.
24 damage.
Ready for the next one.
Alright, so they fire off a shot at it, hoping desperately that maybe you might short circuit something and cause it to not go off, but no such luck. You all quickly duck back behind cover as the beam fires off and goes tunneling down the entire corridor. And you hear just this high-pitched, deafening, and you can see like the pale blue glow of the energy as it's.
Would that have been just the insta-KO?
No, but it would have done a lot of damage.
Can you do that
and
once?
clearly Thanatos did drink one of his ethers. That.
What's it? Talon, can you do that more than once?
You don't know.
Well, it's easy to avoid, so if he does it, just move.
And in tone speak, that means yes.
No, it means you don't know.
Usually you tell us when there's it's a one hit, when it's a one-time thing.
All right, so there's the trench you left of molten metal.
All right, I'm going to chug. I'm just going to go chug an ether now.
Well, obviously, before it done that big beam thing, because then you can do damage to it this turn.
Oh, he didn't even ask if we were going to do anything before.
Right. Well, as it is, its slow action went off. Now it has the rest of its action, because remember, slow actions go off at the start of a round, but then they still have the rest of their round. Same goes for you guys.
Quiet.
So, it is going to step forward. It is going to, I need to essentially flip a coin.
Well, which direction is going to go in? Left or right?
It's going to attack the group that's to the north of him.
Which means us three. Great.
Yep. It is going to turn back to all of you, and a ball of green glowing energy is going to gather on one of the cannons on its front.
Alright, -2 accuracy. Help us here.
It's a 9 to hit. How many of you does that get?
That
All
hits
of
me
us.
just. Oh, mate.
Yeah, wait, what?
What's your avoidance,
8.
Alistair?
7.
7?
It hits all of us.
All right.
It hits all of us.
What's your guys' magic armor?
8.
4.
Fuck. 8.
Shit, that hurts.
So Thanatos takes.
I'm gonna need a heal next. I'm gonna need a real big heal.
Thanatos
Got
takes
it.
49. Neothil takes. Let's see, you're 53 minus 8. Neothil takes 45.
Yeah, this is a big ouchie for me.
And Alistair, what was your magic armor again? Also 8?
It was 8, yes, so...
So you also take 45.
35, yeah.
So it unleashes this green ball of noxious energy into your midst, and it explodes out. And you're all filled with the sensation of your skin starting to burn and shrivel up as just most excruciating pain. He just hit you with essentially a mustard bomb and acid bomb. So your body is shriveling. It hurts like hell. It's agonizing. Ugh, very uncomfortable.
Ugh.
And then it's going to cap off its turn by swapping out its barrier for red.
Damn it.
Oh,
Alright, never
fuck.
mind. I was hoping
That
to
is
stay
the
put.
worst
I'm
pain.
going to take a potion this round.
Oh.
Alright, so Neothil gets back 36 hit points.
This is where you don't jump the gun, Alistair.
Well, he can heal himself then, because he's pretty low.
Right.
Or he could just give it to you, either one.
Do you want to apply that to yourself there, Alistair? I mean, 36 was the potion.
Well,
I guess I heal myself.
All right.
With the 36.
All right.
So I've used a normal potion then. Okay.
All right.
So Neithil and Alistair have both used their actions. Still have movement actions.
Okay, since the deal is red, I can shoot lightning at it.
Well, the thing is why I asked, because I didn't have a normal potion. I only had high potions. I was using a high potion.
Oh, then you'd be at full, I believe.
Yeah. So I gave the last of my normal potions to one of the others earlier.
Alright, quiet. So, I had a lightning bolt.
So, because it's, so that's 94 damage you just dealt to the sucker. So another bolt of lightning hits it as it's starting to, like, pull open the doorway with its big claws, trying to get at you guys. The shrieking of tearing and crumpling metal as it's pushing the door and hallway just apart to get at you guys. I forgot to switch the party rotation to you guys. Rocket, what are you doing?
I suppose I should try attacking them again.
Are you going to use the bomb fragment that you have?
Do it.
I should do that.
It'll do significantly more damage.
Yes.
Do it.
So what do I gotta calculate for that?
What's your power?
My power is 8.
It'll do 40 plus 2d6 fire damage on a hit.
Okay.
This will be a standard accuracy roll to hit with it.
Okay, it's just still gotta roll accuracy, damn it.
Okay.
18, that definitely hits. So 40 plus 2d6 damage.
40 plus 2d6?
Yep.
So I roll 4 dice.
No. It's 4d, not 4d. The number 40.
Okay.
Like that. Alright. So that's 40 damage in total. Alright, Rocket, you quickly reach into your saddlebags equivalent, pull out the bomb fragment that you found earlier, crunch it a bit between your beak to destabilize it, and then chuck it at the back of the walker. It rolls underneath, and then poof, big explosion. It shudders a bit.
Very sorry. What did I miss?
Let's see. Mika is going to come back out.
You missed Rocket throwing a bomb at it.
He's going to come here. He's going to expend 8 MP to use Arrow and do her ranged slashing thing.
Alright, can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Yes.
Yeah, because my internet just committed suicide for a brief moment. Sorry.
Alright, so she sends out the pressurized slash wave towards the Goliath walker, and you all watch as it presses against the side and leaves a small dent, but the wave otherwise washes harmlessly over it, and you realize that it takes half damage from wind attacks. Mika gets a sort of shocked look like, wind doesn't work!
Oh, great.
That's everyone. Back to the enemy.
Indeed.
Let's see here. Now I need to roll to figure out who it's going after. It's not taking kindly to Rocket's bomb core, and so it's going to turn around to face Rocket, and oh, we lost the darkness.
You got him?
He's back. All right.
Channel your hatred. Use it on our enemy.
I will.
Good.
All right, so the Goliath is going to sort of bend down a little bit. There's going to be some steam that comes out the back of it. And it is going to charge you, Rocket.
Oh, boy.
There's a 10 to hit, so it does not. So what winds up happening is you see this thing suddenly lurching forward, like, oh shit! And you duck off to one side, just in time for this thing to pound right through the wall where you had been, slam through one of these containers in the back.
No damage to it.
And then it turns around to glare at you. It shimmers again, and its barrier shifts again to blue.
Well, I'm going in.
Shit.
Once his power is actually blue, and now it's in my turn is.
Ooh. Wait a minute.
Back to
That
the
means
party.
it's charging an attack again, isn't it?
I'm making a movement forward and going to shock the bastard at long last.
All right.
So plus 4, 12,
That'll hit.
plus 22, 25 doubled minus 7. So 50, and then 42 damage.
43.
3
Right.
damage.
I had been doing the calculations the other way, but all right. 43, you said?
Yep.
All right. You come up on it, pulling your dagger up, and quickly just give it a quick series of shallow cuts along its front plate before sort of spinning off to one side to avoid its step. Venatos, Alistair, what are you guys doing? Mika's
You know, I
kinda
like to
turning-
think that my previous disabling shot arrow just in its gears somewhere, like making it hard to move.
What's happening?
I see.
That's why it's not.
Alright. Alistair, go ahead and do whatever you're going to do. I need to calculate something.
Also, I'm going to go ahead and do a thing here to illustrate the part of the wall that was destroyed when he charged through.
I feel like we may have lost Alistair again.
Possibly.
Dear.
Okay, well, while his internet is taking a shit, I've got questions for our almighty DM.
Okay, shoot.
Okay, so my limit break, according to my deal here, allows me to hit a single enemy with a medium range with my currently equipped weapon, increases my normal damage by 2 steps.
That means your multiplier would increase by 2.
Yes, but can I add Dark Side to my limit break?
I suppose that's fine. I'll allow it.
Ooh. Ladies and gentlemen, Thanatos is gonna fuck this thing up.
You're using limit break plus your dark side.
Yes.
So is this the moment Thanatos just goes Super Saiyan?
Okay, so first things first, I need to get in melee range. So, right here. So, activating Dark Side, and then expending 3 of my Destiny to use me limit break.
Okay. So, go ahead and do your damage then.
Do I have to roll accuracy?
No, this limit break does not require accuracy. Rockets does because it hits multiple times.
Cool.
But generally speaking, limit breaks just always hit in most cases.
Okay, so normally my deal would do ×2, so that's with my limit break, that's ×4, and then Dark Side adds another 3 to that, so that's ×7, and Alistair's limit break adds another one, so that's ×8.
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Let me play the
Skadoosh.
fucking game.
5 damage. And a lot of minus health for you. So
Well-
Alistair, if you could heal.
well, actually, me,
I'm gonna do
Dark
that now
Side does
before-
take 25% of my HP, but my limit break heals me for half of the damage I do to this guy.
Oh.
All right,
Smart.
so Thanatos lost 40 HP and then got back to 47.
Gained HP.
So he's at 7 higher than he was when he used it initially.
So how badass am I going to be right now, Tom?
Well, the rest of you watch as Thanatos emerges from the room he had been in with Alistair, lifts up the Vermilion Edge, darkness seeping off of his body, much like when you had fought the sniper before. And Thanatos, as you're approaching, you hear Caius' voice in your ear. Good. strike hard. And then you open your eyes, they're flashing like coals. You lunge forward as crimson and shadowy energy crackles around you. You jump up and you plunge the blade into the front of the suit of armor. There's a burst of shadow that radiates outwards. You hear Argus' voice radiating out in a cry of pain from within. Then you kick back off. Again, your sword briefly takes on the shadowy visage of a great sword before you land a short ways back. And the dark energy swirls back into you, healing the damage you took. And then you hear Caius' voice in your head saying, "Very clever," before going silent.
Right. Let's see what I can do.
When he managed to regain health back from dark side, big brain time achieved.
Yeah, only 7. What's that? Is that Dia?
Dia.
Okay.
Holy.
I don't think Holy's going to be a difference. Plus, it's going to get cut in half because he's just got his blue shield up.
Yep. That's 9 damage.
Oh, also, Tone, for you to make a note, my limit break also cuts my target's magic attack damage in half and magical healing in half for 4 rounds.
Well, this guy doesn't do any magical damage, so that's fine.
Wasn't that freaking blob thing technically count as magic?
The green.
I suppose it does, yeah, technically. It does magic armor damage, so yeah, that would count.
So if it does that to us again, it gets cut in half.
Neat. Alright. Go ahead and give him his 4 out of 4 counter there, so I can keep track. Anyone else still got to move? I think Rocket still has to take her turn, doesn't she?
Yeah,
yeah.
Fine.
Alright.
Well, its blue thing is up, so you can use your melee attack.
Has Nika done a move this round?
She's moved, but she hasn't used any spells yet.
Roll accuracy.
Mm-hmm.
Alistair, next round, barring any incidents that you need to take care of, give Mika some of your ethers.
13.
I was going to do that, don't you worry.
Alright.
That 16 should be 24 because Alistair's limit break is still up.
Oh, so I need to roll again.
No, you don't
Well,
need to
actually,
roll.
no.
It's 24, and minus 7 from 24, so 16.
So do I roll or not?
No.
No, we just added the extra from the deal.
Right,
We
so-
did it manual style.
Yep. So, Rocket comes charging up, kicks up off the ground, and kicks it right where Thanatos had stabbed it, causing it to slide back an inch from the force. Before landing back down, I'll say about right here. Here. As for Mika, she's going to hold her action for the time being. She's going to stay still.
17, rather.
All right. I will say this. You've got this guy down below half.
Good. All right. Now
Keep
let's see.
pressing.
All right. Well, it's going to use ground pound again by coming up into the heart of all of you.
Oh dear.
Yep.
All right. You gotta roll.
What's the range on this thing? It's ground pound?
Everyone in a short range. So all 3 of you.
Alright.
That's
Mika's
8
safe,
to
that's
hit.
all that matters.
Wait, it's 11.
So
Mine,
Rocket doesn't,
mine is 8, so it just hits me.
Ooh.
Just barely.
and it hits me, but it misses Rocket.
That's
47.
39 to Neothil.
That's fine, I can deal with that.
And 35 to Thanatos.
Yep. Whereas Rocket, seeing this thing coming up and getting ready to stomp, quickly looks back over her shoulder and then with a flutter of her wings jumps up and lands on top of this canister. Just as the foot comes down, boom, and it stomps a few times, and Neothil and Thanatos go staggering back as shockwaves go jutting up their legs and rattling their systems, making their teeth clack together.
Hey,
Yep. It's keeping its blue barrier up back to the party.
Blueberry up. All right, that's its mistake. I'm gonna shock it.
Here, have an ether.
Alright, Mika gets back 17 MP from Alistair's
Actually,
ether.
take 2 just in case.
Oh, I think you're passing. I missed.
Can only
Never
take
mind.
1 per round, but she's up to 26 MP, so that's good.
No, I mean, basically, there's Hannah 2. So she has 1 now, holds on to the other.
Right. Okay, so.
I missed.
7 to hit. Yep. You come up to strike, and you wind up hitting a particularly heavily armored spot, so your dagger just bounces harmlessly off.
Thanks, dicey, useless pieces of plastic. Virtually.
Okay, so can Alistair do anything? Oh wait, actually, Alistair doesn't need to do anything. I have.
I just gave Mika 2 ethers.
I have high potion, so I'm gonna chug one of those.
Right.
Now I only have 1 left, so I think that brings me back up to full.
Yep. And it does.
I would get in the cover and have the ether, Mika. I cover you.
I mean, she already took.
She already chugged it.
Let's see, she already took it.
Because you're the one who used it on her. You used your standard action to apply an ether to her.
Oh.
All right, Rocket, you want to kick it?
Yep.
$18 to hit. That definitely hits. Roll damage.
It definitely is.
She can't miss except for a critical fail.
Yep.
2d6
Remember,
plus what again?
24.
All right. 27 damage in total, taking his armor into account. All right, so Rocket, once it gets done ground pounding, you jump off of the tube you're on, sail down, and drive your leg into the top of the suit before kicking off and landing next to Knee. Now, some sparks fly from the legs as you do this before it starts turning slowly back towards you.
Mika hasn't done anything yet, has she?
He is not.
Mika can get into melee range and use her sword.
Definitely
The
can.
sword.
So there's no point in shooting magic at it with that
sword.
blue barrier.
Indeed. So Mika is going to lift her tome sword, charge forward, and make an attack roll. Let's see here. Her accuracy is 3.
Come on, Mika. Come on.
Give a whole new meaning to the word paper cut.
Yes.
She has a book. That's a sword.
Book sword.
30 damage.
Yep. Go forth, mighty book sword.
All right, so
Remember the
Mika
spikes
charges
come.
forward and gives it a quick little slice across the front, putting a small, thin, but noticeable slice in its front chest plate. I believe that's everyone.
Yes. Yes, it is.
All right. Irritated, the Goliath is going to center itself in all of you, and it's going to use ground pound again.
Oh no.
All right.
Can we not again with this fucking ground pounding deal? It's
It's
Yeah.
11.
okay. That hits everybody.
Everyone.
Right. That's 51 damage, so...
That's 43 to Knee and Mika.
And my armor is
So yours is 12, isn't it?
12.
We thought it 4 to me because it's -7. So, yeah.
Okay. So then,
Ow.
and then for us,
I feel wobbled.
That's 30. Yeah, that's 39 to me and Rocket.
All right.
I got the worst of that.
All right. Again, it stomps the ground. A shockwave rips out. You can't get out of the way this time, and you feel your bones rattling in your body from the quake.
You're starting to annoy me.
I figured.
It's going to shimmer, and the barrier is going to turn back to red. Back to the party.
Wait. I just
You
remembered.
probably need to take a potion.
Alright, hold on a second before you do that. How many points of destiny does Mika have?
Mika's destiny is at 10.
Healing wind. Please.
All right. Mika is going to take a couple steps back, growling in her throat. Then she's going to lift her sword up in the air. It's going to pulse with light, and a soothing wind is going to wash over everyone. So, everyone, you get to choose between restoring half of your MP or HP. And Mika loses 3 for Destiny.
MP.
All right, so Thanatos gets back 15 MP. Neothil, what were you choosing?
Well,
HP, because I don't have MP.
All right, so
I'm
you
about to
get
say
72.
same thing for Rocket.
Okay.
All right. Rocket gets back 79.
Cat, really? You have to jump up on the keyboard now.
So Rocket is back up to full.
And Alistair, do you want MP or HP?
Darkness?
Did we lose him again?
He's
Darkness.
He's muted for some reason.
Unmute yourself, you dumbass. Also, Mika restores her MP as well.
Darkness.
Hello? He's run off somewhere.
Okay, let's just say restore his MP.
Well, then he'll be back up to max.
We can't be sitting here. Oh, he's calling it. I just do it for him because otherwise we're going to be sitting here awkwardly.
Yeah. With epic music going in the background that I still have on loop.
Ditto, so just do it for him.
Yeah, I already did.
Okay, so we all just got a boost of everything, and now I can use...
Mika is then going to take her movement action to go away from that. She is squishy.
Indeed. And I shall use...
Thanks, Mika.
Bugger me.
Exactly.
So you gave you max MP, Darkness, so
yeah, we gave you your MP back.
Oh, thanks.
we can okay, break.
So I'm going to shoot lightning at it. 52.
Oh, I would unmute, except the internet died again.
Well, yeah, we kind of figured that.
We were just poking you.
That's 90 damage in total. You sort of bring the energy along your sword and then bring it down in a slash along the front. Orca shudders a bit from the force, takes a step back.
Ouch.
Well, I'm gonna just go for another dagger attack since it'll do normal damage. That one hits.
Yep.
56 plus 26. No, 22 rather, because it's my dagger, not my bow. 27, so I'll do 20 damage.
Yep. Again, you sort of push your way through the berry mesh to put a little nick along its underside. Alistair, what you doing?
So glad I bought this dagger. It's been very useful.
Quiet. Is it? Alistair, can I get some extra heals?
Alright, I'm back. So, yeah, I was gonna heal Mika.
Okay, roll heal.
Or, yeah, Mika, because she's squishy. Fine.
Mm-hmm.
You can take it, Thanatos.
I know.
Take it like a man.
You're edgy, you like pain. The only way you could like pain more is if you were Blue Mage.
That is stereotypical and
Not
mean.
wrong.
Right, 36 HP back to Mika.
Here you go, Mika.
215. Sparkles swirl around her as she nods thankfully. Thanks.
You're welcome.
All right.
Then I'm going to have
Let's
Mika
finish this.
move over here. And I'm going to have her use her limit ability, not limit break, limit ability, X magic, which lets her.
Didn't Mika already do her thing?
Oh yeah, that's right.
I said she limit breaked earlier.
Right.
So yeah, she's already done her thing.
Okay. Yep. All right. Never mind.
Next round.
Next round.
If it doesn't turn to blue.
All right.
Also, I will say we've now been fighting this thing for 1 hour because we're on my third go around with the music.
Yep, same here.
Correct.
I mean, the music is
Half an hour long for me.
So we've been fighting if you're on your third go around. Anyways, all right. So.
I mean, I started at the beginning of the fight, but okay.
Right. So did I. Okay. I misunderstood. I thought you meant it had played 3 times.
No, it's on its third now. It just started.
Right, back to the enemy.
Yep.
Did I act?
Well, I mean, yeah, we haven't done
Okay.
rockets.
Go
yet.
ahead then. Do your thing then.
Okay.
Oh, my bad.
It'll be halved, but damage is damage.
Damage is damage.
$16 to hit. That definitely hits.
$29. Then that gets cut in half, so that's
11
14.
damage total. Alright. So Rocket, you come up and try to like deliver another hard kick to its back, to one of its legs in the back. Its barrier sort of repulses you though, so you manage to get in and put like some scrapes on it, but it knocks you back a couple feet either way. Now it's back to the enemy. Let's
Alright, what are
see.
you gonna do now, you bastard?
Well, he is going to turn, and he is going to go barreling through this wall over here.
Oh,
A huge ass hole in it.
That just reminds me of Terminator Resistance.
Why is it
It's a
doing it?
game.
And it's going to burst up through here,
Oh shit.
Okay.
and then it's going to turn around to face down the corridor, and it's going to initiate another slow action.
It's
No.
just
You get
his
it.
weapon. Just get into the.
While
Alright.
changing its barrier to blue, I might add.
Alright, guys, get back in here.
Get into the side rooms. Move.
Mika.
Give me
Mika,
just a second.
move.
Also, you might,
Give-
you might want to remove that wall, just so you know that's gone.
Yeah, I am. That's what I'm doing. That's
Yes. I'm going to make a movement up to medium, just up to next to Alistair.
Correct. You still need to move Mika.
is going to come over here. Yep.
Get out of civilian.
Actually, not actually to there. I'm going to move it just to there. Alistair, you move yourself just because I'm not entirely sure which direction it's actually going to shoot. It could shoot in 2 towards us. So just make sure you're behind this wall. That's still intact,
Mm-hmm.
not in its direct path.
So
It can only shoot that in a straight line, right?
yeah.
Yeah,
so
but it can
do
shoot
I
in
put
2
myself
different ways.
there?
So as it is, because of that, is that everyone's turn?
Yep.
Mhm.
Yes.
All right, back to the enemy then. When its action goes off, it has to make an accuracy roll against you all, because you are technically still within line of sight, but because there are obstructions, I'm going to put a penalty on its accuracy.
And it has -2 anyway to accuracy, so that's an extra.
Right. So its total accuracy for this attack will be 2.
It misses.
It misses all of us.
So, here's what happens.
Ha!
You all quickly hunker down, taking cover, and then... and you're all surrounded by like a pale cyan Doctor Who time vortex-like tunnel of energy. Everything around you is being shredded and ripped apart and molten. The canisters you're hiding behind shatter and completely disperse after the damage he already did to them. So I'm going to get rid of that.
We're gonna need a new room to hide in next time.
And just a moment here.
Shield of light protect us all.
Can't get close enough.
Just a second, I'm trying to this to work to scale. All right. So when the light fades, you're out of all that. It's been 4 rounds, so I'm pretty sure its magic damage penalty is gone now, right?
Yeah.
So it's going to lumber forward a few steps, and it's going to shoot off another mustard bomb right in the middle of all of you, so it's attacking all of you again.
You know, I find it ironic that he tried so hard to defend his legacy, and now he's destroying the facility himself.
Well, he's mad right now and not thinking clearly.
I don't think Diablos cares when he's speaking through his person.
Alright, so how many...
It hits everybody but Rocket.
Yep.
-8 to me.
And this is magic damage, right?
Yes. But
So
the penalty wore off at this point.
I know. I'm just saying that's my magic armor is only 4.
Oh, hold on a sec. Okay, so for Thanatos, it'd be 49 damage. Same with Mika, I do believe.
Probably.
Yep. That's your Alistair. What was your magic armor again?
It was 8.
Then you'll take 45. And Rocket manages to evade it, so another ball of green acidic energy explodes at all of your feet, eating away at you and dissolving bits of your armor and your skin. You're like bleeding profusely all over now.
Fuck. I can't take any more of this.
Okay.
At least it moved back within my movement range. I should thank it for that.
Its movement range is equal to 2 medium ranges.
Alright, so is it going to stay blue or is it going to turn red?
It is staying blue.
Thank you! I'm going to fucking shock it now.
Who needs the healing?
Yes.
Oh, shit.
11.
Everyone except Rocket needs the healing.
Moved in my range and stayed blue. I should send it a card and thanks.
I can probably move about this far.
Yeah.
I'm too beaten for this
28
shit.
times 2 minus 7. Have at thee.
Alright.
Be careful.
So you deal damage equal to the meaning of life, the universe, and everything.
42.
You have seen that movie.
Yes, I have. You put another spark of electricity. It staggers a bit. What's everyone else doing?
How's it looking?
Okay.
It's starting to spark. It's pretty dented and beat up. Like, it's still standing. It's still got plenty of fight left in it, but it's well under half HP at this point.
Alright.
Can I move any further?
No, not at this
Fucking
point.
hell.
Unless you want to
Alistair.
forfeit, unless you want to forfeit your standard action to move a dash, but then you won't be able to attack it in range, and you'll be putting yourself
Yeah,
vulnerable.
that's the problem.
Alright, Alistair, I need your help with something.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to put a big hit on it, but it's going to put me at real low health, so I need you to heal me after I attack. Got it?
Got it, mate.
Alright.
Dark side?
Dark side, and since I'm lower than 50%, Last Resort also kicks in, increasing my damage step by 1.
Have you still got my effect?
Bear in
And
mind,
that also...
bear in mind its anti-magic shield is up.
No, I'm using my sword.
Ah.
Okay, so let's see here. So sword, that's +1 from Alistair, +1 from Last Resort, and then +3 from Dark Side, so that's +7.
So 7 to your multiplier, yeah.
Oh, I gotta do accuracy first.
Yep.
Please hit. Well, yeah, accuracy's buffed anyway, but still.
Nope.
Shit.
Alright, so
Okay, so since my attack didn't go off, do I still lose health?
I believe so, yes.
God.
Shit.
Fucking damn it.
That's impressive, says the master.
Well, stupid dice.
Well, you get back 37 HP from Alistair anyways. So, you all watch as Thanatos, he conjures on his dark side again, energy's radiated off him, he pulls back his sword and lunges, but the Goliath actually leaps back a few steps, and Thanatos' sword comes up short, whooshing through the air with a ripple of darkness. Caius' voice in your ear, focus. Don't give in too much to your rage or you'll be blinded by it. Alright. Is that everyone?
Dude.
Actually, no. The other.
No, Mika, get out of there. Heal yourself.
Mika is indeed going to go ahead and cast Cure on herself. It'll cost her 7 of her MP and let her get back some...
Yeah, and even Thanatos' health's gone up.
Next round, Alistair, you should look at your health. Yours is getting pretty low.
I know.
30 HP back
I
to
can
Mika.
see.
Let's see here. And now, let's see here.
Yeah, 37.
So, the Magitech armor is going to step back again to about here.
I hate you.
And it's going to initiate another slow action. It's gathering power.
Alright, I can make it into that room, so can Thanatos. Mika can make it just
I can make it in that room too.
The only one who can't make it is Rocket, but you could frankly sacrifice your attack action to make it. So, everyone into these other rooms.
Quiet.
Into this one.
Alright. Alright, so, let's see here.
Fuck.
So, it's mostly going to be focusing on Thanatos and Neothil because they're close enough. There are too many walls between it and the other three to actually hit them. So it's going to make its attack against Ne and the Thanatos.
Wait, didn't Thanatos' health go up? Or is it still...
yeah.
It did.
Plus
Oh,
2,
shit.
7, so it misses me.
But it hits me.
Fuck.
What's your armor, Thanatos, again? 8? 12?
12. I feel like this is going to kill me either way.
Ouch.
Just barely.
Alright, so...
Fuck.
Ow!
Yeah, ow. So you all watch as this, as another blue beam of magic rips into the wall, ripping it asunder, and more than that, it hits Thanatos, and that's the poor bastard flying against the far wall back here, smoking and radiating with pain. Neothil, you kind of chucked yourself off to one side to avoid the worst of it, but Jesus.
Okay.
Thanatos! Mika, get in here!
Okay.
Shit! There's
That
something
one
like
hurt.
Thanatos. We need to heal him.
Is the wall broken?
A bit. I would have thought.
I'd say the shit behind
Let's
me
see.
should be.
Yeah, okay, I'll
He
destroy
literally
some
like
of that
smashes
too.
through it, I would say.
Yeah, that makes sense. I'll have Thanatos sort of smash through it from the force.
Ouch.
Oh shit, hang in there, man. We're here.
So Thanatos is back here, actually. Sort of slumped against that pod.
Somebody needs to heal him quick.
Anybody get the license plate on that piece of shit?
Now then, here's the thing. So,
He said that there is doing a rocket.
yeah, so it completed its slow action. It still has its standard.
I swear to God, I hate you.
Oh no. No. No.
Leave me alone.
So it comes
Somebody get in the way. Stop the thing.
It's not your turn.
Phoenix down, get ready with it.
So it comes charging up.
Can't my
And-
cover
and-
save him?
Nope, not your turn.
Fuck!
And you were covering me anyway. Anyway, so it's going to use mustard bomb again on this whole room.
I can consent to this.
Who did?
Fuck!
It just hits. You need to get your avoidance up when you next level up. Hades.
That's if he
Yeah,
survives.
so it hits Mika and Alistair, but everyone else is fine, I think. No, wait, Thanatos also gets hit, doesn't he?
Yeah.
All right, so then.
So we can all just say that Thanatos is knocked fucking unconscious. Yep.
Yeah.
So Mika and Alistair both take.
Alright, we need some major heals.
They both take
Have
45.
I said that this ain't going too well?
Somebody use the Phoenix down.
Hold on. We'll sort out who heals who once we've seen the numbers, because I'm thinking one of us non-heal people use a Phoenix down on Thanatos. Rocket, you're closest. And then Mika and Alistair can do healing
Yeah.
spells.
So again, the green bolt of energy explodes in the middle. Rocket, you see it coming. You quickly jump up onto this thing here with a flutter of your wings. But everyone else in that room is quickly inundated with more of the burning gas, and they're coughing and wheezing as their skin is starting to shrivel up, and bits of their armor and clothing are actually starting to just dissolve off their forms. It's horrible to watch, and it feels even worse. But now it's back to the party.
Hold on, how close can I get? I can't reach. Alright, is it staying blue?
It is staying blue.
Rocket, you use the Phoenix down on Thanatos, otherwise next turn he is going to die.
Okay, I'm gonna use the Phoenix down on him.
So do that first, before we don't think of anything else.
Standard action.
Phoenix down.
Question. Is it bad if I hear running water?
Yes. So, Thanatos, you briefly black out for a second before there's a whoosh of orange flames in your vision, then you snap back at 1 hit point.
What happened?
Alright.
And Mika is going to immediately expend 7 MP to cast Cure on Thanatos.
Can I make an action this round?
No, you cannot.
Damn it.
So that is 27 HP back to Thanatos.
Alice, you also heal them, but then both Mika and Alice get the fuck out of this room. Until next turn we can heal yourselves. Like, move out here.
Actually, is it possible we can make it about here?
Or just move out of range of its next
Just to get into cover and out.
You can get to about there from here.
Alright.
Meanwhile, I'm going to move myself in and prepare myself to hit it.
Okay.
Also, Alistair, you need to heal me.
I know.
Do that first we move.
34.
And you better get out of dodge.
Yep.
Alright. And then I'm gonna hit it and maybe take some of the heat off you lot.
Let's say
so I
me.
can get his attention.
Damn it.
I could do throw stone to get attention, but there's no stones around here, and also it won't do fuck all damage. So
I could lie to substitute a stone with like a piece of debris because there's a lot of that around here now.
That would gain its attention instantly, but it does very little damage. Whereas I could just do double damage to it and maybe
Just
still get its attention by being the last one to piss it off. So I'm gonna try that.
Just do it.
Stab it in the vital part. What was it? The sort
A hit. Yes, a hit. 2d6 plus 22.
That's 21 damage in total. Alright, so...
Yeah, which is doubled, so it's 42 again.
Alright, okay.
Same as before.
Life, universe, and everything. Let's do this.
Alright, so it is now under 1/4 hit points as Neothel charges in and puts a quick slice across what would be its hamstrings if it were an organic creature, but it's a machine, so it just shudders a bit and lumbers back around you with this ominous metallic trick.
Focus on me, you big tin can.
And he is going to oblige that by recklessly charging you. What's your avoidance
He's
again?
a juggernaut, bitch.
8, and remember it's -2 on accuracy.
That's pretty accurate.
That is
11
true.
hits.
You don't know who I am.
Right.
On the juggernaut, bitch!
Or no, wait, not -7, -8, excuse me. So 21 damage to Neothil.
21, yep. I'll take 21 damage.
Additionally, I need you to make an opposed force check.
Alright, dash
Probably
roll.
not.
2d6 plus, what's again? 3. It's probably going to have more than me, but there we are.
Oh, by a long margin.
Yeah, I'm probably not going to do this. 13. 14. Damn it! Just.
Alright,
Just barely.
So, Neothil, as this thing lumbers back around to face you, you see like another jut of steam and it suddenly charges you, and you don't have time to get out of the way. You're not Rocket. And it suddenly, like, with one of its arms reaches up and just catches you in the gut, driving the air from your lungs and throws you back all the way to the other side of the room to crash and sort of crumple behind this tube. You, like, crash right through that tube, so...
Ouchie.
Fuck, I heard that.
What does that do to me exactly?
You are stunned for 1d4 plus 1 rounds. That's 5 rounds.
I'm technically unconscious for 5 rounds.
Yeah. Let me double check the effect of being stunned. Let's see here.
Mika.
Effect.
Actually, after this.
Mika, your
shit.
girlfriend's being attacked.
Alright. Your turn is skipped completely and you take no action whatsoever. Your avoidance score is effectively 0, but you may still make opposed rolls if prompted to do so unless stated otherwise. Stun only lasts for 1 round. Okay, so yeah, this only lasts for 1. Never mind.
Alright, so the next round I'm pretty much just unconscious. I've been knocked out. There we go.
Alright, back to the party.
Alright,
Mika.
I'm chugging my last high potion.
What are the odds of us defeating this thing and making it out? Be honest with me.
Probably lesser now.
No idea.
Alright, let's see here.
Okay,
So-
Thanatos chugs a high potion. That's his action, but he's back with 143 hit points.
Must heal.
Rocket, kick it.
Okay, I'm gonna attack.
Okay, who are you healing, Alistair? You or Mika?
Himself, I think. Because he's
Probably
lowest.
himself. He's the lowest.
I suppose maybe I wanted to heal Mika.
Well, you're the lower one right now.
Both you just heal them, or each other or yourselves, either one. Just get yourselves up, because you're literally the lowest, you two.
Maybe basically whoever has the highest number heals me, and then the other one goes to that. Let's do that.
We'll add that healing
so
to yourself.
Mika gives Alistair back 30 hit points, while Alistair gives her back 34.
Okay.
Alright, meanwhile, Rocket does 35 damage minus 7, so... Yeah.
You can do more
28.
damage.
35
All right.
7.
28.
Okay. Rocket, you come up next to it after you're watching it like punt Neothil across the room and stunning her, and you quickly jump up, latch onto its back with your claws, and then like stop flapping your wings so that you just let your weight carry you down and leave these big gouges in its back before hitting the ground and jumping back. So you're about here now. Nikolai staggers forward a step
Thanatos,
from
get
that.
there. That's a big spot.
Well, Thanatos already took his action this turn to
Take a potion.
Bollocks.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, I'm in Snoo land. Snooze.
I'm going to put Mika
No snoo.
Yep, I'm going to put
It's
Mika over.
snooze.
I know.
That's a sad way to die in tabletop. Death by snoo.
Bards and dragons all the time.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
We'll see how Mika feels when it happens, but anyway.
Alright. Speaking of Mika,
Yeah, she moved. She already did her action to heal Alistair.
alright, Alistair, are you gonna move?
Oh, right. Moving.
Alright.
All right.
I believe that's everybody.
Yep.
What's
So-
that for?
That was me determining who it's going to attack. It's going to determine that Neothil in her position is a vulnerable target,
Oh god.
and so it's going to right up to her.
Oh no.
Oh
and
god.
you still being stunned, your avoidance technically counts as 0, so
It doesn't even have to roll accuracy.
nope, it just lifts up its leg and kicks you.
Okay.
And how much damage is it gonna do?
That's the roll.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing. Already subtracted your armor from it. It's 45 damage to Neothil.
Ow. I'm in hurt.
Yep. You sort of
Ah,
come back
shit.
to your senses just in time to see this great mechanical foot as big as you are stomping down on you and impressing you into the metal floor. You hear and feel your bones cracking all over the place. It is excruciating.
Ouchie.
This is not the nicest thing she's ever woken up to.
Okay. Is it still blue?
Yes.
So at this point, I actually do wake up, do I?
Yeah, you have your round back.
Somehow.
It's
I don't know
currently-
how I'm
yeah,
waking up, but...
you're currently prone and pinned beneath its foot, but yeah, you're awake.
In this
Oh,
position, I'm
shit.
just going to pick up the knife, discard the knife that's
Mika,
nearby,
look!
stab it in the fucking foot.
tragedy.
Alright?
It's Nee. She's in the corner with that terrible thing.
I'm stabbing it in the foot while I'm still trapped underneath it.
14, all right.
We've got to do something.
32, double minus 7.
.57 damage. Alright, so, Neothil, you quickly plunge your dagger into its foot as it's crushing down on your ribs. Electricity courses through it and it quickly pulls back. You are able to suck in a breath of sweet, life-giving air as it pulls away. It takes a step back.
That's not nice.
Alright. I'm going to walk up to it. I'm going to be extremely pissed. And try Dark Side again.
Alright, now that's 40 HP away from you.
Please. Yes!
That's a hit. Roll damage.
All right. So let's see here. Roll 2d6 plus. Let's see.
Cool. Keep it nice
That's
and
3. Let's see, that's 6, so 66. 73.
All right, so that's 66 damage in total.
Is it dead?
Not yet. So Thanatos, you come up behind it and you quickly plunge your blade into the gouges left by Rocket in its back, with darkness radiating off of you. A few sparks of shadow energy come flying out of the various holes and nooks and crannies you've left in it before you jump up and kick off and land a couple feet back. So over here.
You shall not fall, Knee. No one dies. No
Don't
more.
worry, I have over 8 destiny points, so I'll live one way or another. Depending on how many pieces, that remains to be seen.
All right.
I'm giving you 35 back.
All right.
So that's 35 to me.
All right. What's Rocket doing?
Can I attack this thing?
Yeah, you
Yes.
can get close enough to attack it.
Okay, I'm
Okay.
gonna attack this thing.
Kick it.
Do it.
$18 definitely hits. Damage. All right. That is 25 damage in total. As this thing's starting to turn back around to face Thanatos or stabbing it in the back, Rocket, you jump up on it, it's turning back, and like latch onto the top of its back plate with your beak, and like a cat eviscerating its prey, you quickly drag your talons across the shredded back plate several times before kicking off and landing back here near Knee.
Mika, you got something?
Hi, Rocket. Were your feathers always so black?
Not sure if racist or not.
She's a little dazed.
Let's see.
I'm not sure Jim Crow applies here.
Oh my god. Okay.
It's a bird.
Yeah.
Crow is a bird.
Can Mika get in melee range?
She was right about here. I don't think she can get that close.
No.
But she can attack?
Oh, she totally can.
All right.
So she's going to charge up with her sword drawn and make a melee attack.
Careful, Mika.
Just hits.
Hey, that's mine.exe is running.
That's
34
fine.
damage. Okay.
.exe.
So. Okay, so that's 34 damage in total. Mika comes up while it's reeling from Rocket. She charges up to its front, draws her hand along the blade. It turns red with energy, and she quickly slices up into its underside, like punching something in the jaw. Its whole upper body lurches up from the small burst of crimson light. Staggers back another step. Now it's its turn.
Hang on, I was going to move. Quick.
It's
All right,
it.
okay.
Try and move in a way that's not going to put you in range if you decide to do a group attack. So stay a little bit back. Because your health is... only my health is lower.
Alright.
So don't go too far away, but...
Yeah, get behind one of those pillar, whatever, things. Just, come on, Nasser.
Yeah, I think I'm going to move over there. Okay.
Okay.
It's good. Now, what is it doing?
We've
Well,
been doing this for an hour and a half.
Indeed.
No jibber jabber today.
definitely not.
Definitely not. Alright, come on.
I'm thinking. Okay.
I think it's going
Oh,
to
shit.
do a slow action, judging by that arrow.
So, it is going to shake itself and then rush past. It slids around, turns around, and you can tell this thing's like starting to come apart at the seams from all the damage it's taken. But its front opens up again and it starts gathering energy for another slow action.
Alright, those who can get into the most intact room to our left, from looking at the map, do so. Any who can't get behind, spread out and get behind one of the vats. One, so we have cover, and two, so if we're spread out, it
What
can't
about
target
me?
us all.
Can I pick up me?
Can I pick up Knee?
I'll let you do that. You can take a standard action to lift her up, and then a movement action to chart her.
Before you do that, though, you can't make it inside the room anyway. So, and that's actually, we can make it inside the room because we can sacrifice our usual action, can't we?
Yeah.
Never mind. Take us into that room.
Okay.
The thing is, Rocket would have to use her standard action to pick you up, which would leave her with only.
In that case, don't do that. I'll make myself into that room. I can do that.
Okay.
Yeah, it'll take you a standard action to stand up, Neothil. So.
Oh, it'll take me. Really?
Fuck's sake.
You were still prone because you'd been knocked down and stunned.
All right. Rocket, just get yourself safe. I'll go behind one of the vats.
What?
Just get inside that room. I'll get behind one of the vats. Better one of us be in there than both of us in the open.
All right.
I'm going to slide behind this vat just for a bit of cover.
All right. I'm trying to figure out which group it's targeting.
Good.
Shit. Oh, fuck off.
I feel like it's going to be shooting at me.
Fuck off!
It can either attack Neothil, Rocket, or straight line through Alistair, Mika, and Thanatos.
Fuck, that's me.
He's entertaining the notions.
It's also like who it can hit better, like because I think through the big group it has more people to hit, but it has even less accuracy because there's more things in the way.
Yeah.
Fuck off, you oversight.
I'm going to have it attack Rocket exclusively.
Shit.
There's a vat in the way.
There is, so it will suffer a penalty to its accuracy.
And a rocket has the highest
plus
avoidance.
the usual -2.
I mean, I've permanently applied that. Its ACC was 5, now it's listed as 3 on its character sheet. That's just the thing now. But the magic to beam usually has a higher ACC, so it will have, so even with the cover, its ACC will be 3. That's an 11.
It barely hits. But just hits.
Rocket, your armor is 12, yes?
Turns out it is a good thing we won together.
Yeah.
That is 63 damage to Rocket.
Okay.
Especially because I would be on fuck all hit points.
Since I haven't taken much damage throughout the whole thing.
Yep. So,
yeah,
Rocket,
if I would be dead.
Yeah, so, you, Rocket, you try to take a degree of shelter behind the thing there, but it's just not enough to completely shelter you from the blast. And so it comes rocketing forward and just, oh god, the pain.
Ow!
Yeah, it hurts like hell, as the tube in front of you is completely and utterly shattered, practically beyond recognition. And I am going to go ahead and erase that one.
Okay. Can it turn to red now, please?
Oh, we can't even get close up. Right, that's the magic one. Never mind.
I think it might be damaged and be stuck on blue.
Let's hope not.
Well, at any rate, so with the completion of that...
Oh yeah, standard action is still
It still has its standard, damn it.
It is then going to...
oh no.
It's going to move over here. It's going to turn back around. You've got it on the defensive.
Is it doing it again?
It's shitting itself.
Can it turn to red, please?
Yeah, because you asked no.
Stop
asking. To be fair, it has no reason to at this point because none of us are in melee range. So it's going to keep its magic shield.
Yep.
Oh my god. I hate...
So what's it actually doing?
It's running.
It's on the defensive. It's moving back to put some distance.
Alright. While it's doing that...
in attack. Okay.
Okay, while it's doing that, let's get everybody back up to health.
Nee.
I'm going to move up here and then take a high potion. Which will be 50% of my...
Oh, has this done the healing for you?
Okay.
Well, that'll put me back up largely anyway.
So
high 38.
Do more. Go ahead and give that to either Mika or me. Or what's your health at?
Oh shit, actually. Oh fuck.
I would put... Yeah, I would use that on you.
So try not to get everything.
Okay, 38 on me.
he's gonna mess with the breaker box for a minute. So if you lose me for a bit there, that's why.
Okay. Track 7 for using different Alistair. You're down to 15 MP.
I'm gonna use a high potion.
Why you gotta mess with the breaker box? Because heater's not working.
Right. Got high potion.
You have to be careful which one you hit.
So extra 50% to me.
I already did. You're up to 130.
That feels better.
Okay.
Yep. And Mika is going to try and move towards you, but limited. Yeah, she's gonna expend her action to cross the rest of the distance.
Hey, honey.
All right.
I got crushed by a giant robot.
Yeah, I saw
But I think I'm okay now. I'm fine. Don't worry. What about you?
Pain. She shows off her corroded and wrinkled skin.
Oh, on the bright side, military types like scars.
That everyone?
Alright. No, I still need to do... still need to do mine. Hold on, I'm calculating something.
I probably need to move somewhere.
Rocket. See if you can
I
see there.
am going to use my last regular potion and get back 40 HP.
Then
Yep.
Everyone done the thing?
Except for Fantasy, has it moved?
I don't. I think it's best for us to keep.
Yeah, stay on sticky. I think it's the other thing's turn now.
Yeah, it's his turn.
all right. It's going to back up another couple paces and then initiate another slow action.
Piece of
Alright.
trash can.
Oh shit! Here we go again.
I can get close enough to it.
Okay. All right, guys. Okay, guys. Spread.
I can take it. I'm gonna go in for it,
Okay.
and I'm
Are
gonna
you sure about that?
done.
Hit.
Hit.
All right. Roll damage.
It's almost damaged, and I can do double. So, almost damaged, almost dead. 22, 30. So 60 minus 7. Haha.
53 damage.
Yes.
All right. So, Neothil, you come charging up to it as it's preparing this attack, pulling up your dagger. You jump and you try to stab it in the core that's powering up the energy. It staggers back a step, shakes wildly before throwing you off with one of its arms. So you land back here a little bit.
Hang in there, Mika. We need you.
You're healing Mika.
Then I can see.
All right. Just so you know, Alistair, you can only cast Cure one more time before you're out of MP. What was that,
I
Rocket?
How almost does it look as well?
It's on its last legs.
Use magic. I know it will do less, but use it. Just do whatever you need to hurt it.
Smash the fuck out of it. 'Cause
Well,
I don't
let's
think
see,
any of us can
Mika
take
is-
another hit.
Mika is going to move herself here and is going to use Blizzara.
Isn't that's the ice one, isn't it?
Yep.
Yeah.
Unless you're going up by health, so it makes sense.
That is 34 damage. So, Mika comes around the corner, her blade lighting up with ice energy, and she points it forward, and another cascade of ice crystals burst up out of the ground under the walker. You see the energy it's gathering destabilize for a second before completely firing off without actually shooting a beam, just collapsing, and the walker is sent sliding back across the room to crash into that wall over there. And I'm going to put it at 1 hit point, because if anyone deserves the killing blow on this thing, I think it's Rocket.
Can I get that close?
No.
Well,
it can't move anymore, so I say just let her get up to it and finish it off.
But
Rocket,
when it's there,
it's down. Rocket, can you tear that thing open and get that bastard out before it gets up again?
Okay.
all right, so
Yes, drag him over here.
All right. So, Rocket, how do you want to do this?
Well, I want to break through its core.
All right. So, Rocket, seeing
drag
that
the man out.
Right, so seeing that the thing is immobilized, Rocket gets this surge of adrenaline. She goes rushing by all of you, full chocobo sprint, not even giving a damn about her injuries or the heavy weight of the Magitech slowing her down. She charges forward, full gallop or sprint, whatever, leaps up as she's approaching it as it's struggling to haul itself up, and like a missile with her beak pointed forward, she plunges into the core and tears right through, and actually vanishes inside of the thing as bits of scrap metal and shrapnel come flying out. The Goliath picks itself up, shuddering and shaking violently, sparks of electricity and more shrapnel flying out of it. You hear Argith's voice inside roaring out in rage and primal anger. And then, just as the thing is starting to flicker and spark and explode, the cockpit, which had been hidden near the top and was mostly just a metal-looking, vaguely circular head-shaped thing, it suddenly breaks outwards as Rocket comes sailing out, her beak clamped tightly around Argith's neck. And you land over here, and behind you the armor explodes in a big ball of fire and blue energy. Just a powerful gust of wind roars out from that, and afterwards, everything falls silent. Argith is gasping for breath and squirming helplessly in Rocket's grip, but he is not a fighter, so...
Lazarus sends his regards.